Tonight we have a special program and we will take you in a historical moment of the Philippine Independence Day. And tonight we are going to show you the celebration in San Francisco Union Square. Let's take a look.
Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bukal, may dilan ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdidingding, ang bituin at harang niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng wal at ipagsinta, walay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya na ba't may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
I'm Cecilia Gerland, Executive Director of the Bataan Legacy Historical Society. The society was founded to address the lack of information on the Filipino defenders of Bataan and Corregidor during World War II in the Philippines. The Filipinos made up 7/8 of the main line of resistance in Bataan, and during the Death March, approximately 10,000 Filipinos and 750 Americans died during the infamous Death March. A lot of them suffered from massive starvation and disease. As early as January 1942, just a month after the war started, they were already on half rations. By February, there was no more medication for malaria. Quinine was gone, and by March, they were already on quarter rations. 500 people a day were getting sick with malaria and dysentery. So that by the time of the surrender on April 9, 1942, there were no longer any reserve troops. A lot of them were suffering from massive starvation and disease, so that during the infamous Bataan Death March, which took place after the surrender on April 9, 1942, a lot of them died. Approximately 10,000 Filipinos and 750 Americans died in the infamous Bataan Death March, a 60-mile march from Mariveles to Capas Tarlac, And once they got to Camp O'Donnell in Tarlac, another 20,000 died. But however, this was recorded only as the largest single surrender in U.S. military history. But its greater significance is not known by many. What the Filipinos did, despite the fact that they were hardly trained, they were given World War I artillery and ammunition, and they suffered from massive starvation and disease. They actually delayed the timetable of the Imperial Japanese Army and prevented them from occupying Australia. So that is the greater significance of the Bataan Death March. I started the project in 2012 because of the lack of information on the Filipino defenders of Bataan and Corregidor. Most history books only mention the American defenders, even though the Filipinos made up 7/8 of the main line of resistance. One of our projects is to implement a California legislation that was passed in 2011, AB 199, which encourages for the inclusion of the role of the Filipinos during World War II in the Philippines. This legislation has never been implemented. We are calling on the public to get in touch with the California Department of Education, State Superintendent Tom Torlakson's office, to have this included in the social sciences curriculum for grades 7 to 12 in California. My message to the youth and to the general public is we must learn about the legacy of the Filipinos and Americans who fought for the freedom that we are enjoying today. They sacrificed so much so that we could enjoy all this freedom here in the United States and the world. When World War II was declared on December 8, 1941, after the invasion of Pearl Harbor, the ravages of war did not come to the continental United States. Instead, the war was fought in the former colony of the Philippines, where thousands of Filipino and American soldiers died, and 1 million civilians perished. This is the price of the freedom that we are enjoying today. We would like to invite the public to learn more about World War II in the Philippines during our conference. It's an all-day conference on Saturday, October 24. It will be held at the Correct Auditorium at the San Francisco Main Public Library from 10 o'clock to about 5 o'clock, Correct Auditorium, October 24. Please visit our website, and if you can register through Eventbrite. We're also opening a 4-month exhibition at the San Francisco Main Library. It will open on September 12 and it will end on January 2016. So we invite the public to these two events. Please check out our website, www.bataanlegacy.org, and please also check out our Facebook page, Bataan Legacy. Thank you very much. Mabuhay!
Hi, I'm Jenny Bauer Young. I'm from Kalinga, and I came here in the U.S. in 2006. And these are the Kalinga Lagas, the weaving of the Kalinga people in Kalinga, and I brought it in here to promote and to preserve the Kalinga weaving. This one was taken in Mabilong, Lugbagan, Kalinga. They are preparing for, they wash the threads to be prepared to the laga, and then they hang it to dry. And this one, we're doing a workshop at home. And there's Holly, the other co-founder. And it's all the same. And then the kids are learning how to do the pitipit before they will Kalayaan. In Kalinga, we have 21 designs, different patterns and design. And now they are doing a lot of modifications, so they change the color. But me, I'm still doing the traditional style and patterns and then the design.
helps separate out every other thread. And this is called the badiga, which translates also into sword. And that's because you're kind of cutting through the thread and bringing it down to make sure that it's all even. We're going to feed this group. And children start when they're about 4 years old learning how to wind the thread together. They take the leftovers from like the women's finished products and then they make it into this. And that's how it starts. So it's intergenerational. Children learn how to do it from an early age and they're kind of the assistants.
Thank you so much.
Is anyone interested in trying? You could also try right here if you want to try.
This one is, we call it ilalikate because it's reverse at the back is reverse. Traditionally it's a blanket, but now they put it like a wall decor or anything that they can make. Ilalikate is, it's also, we give it for firstborn children. It's like a gift from grandparents to firstborn kids. And this one is a skirt for festival. We use it for festivals. And these ones are, we weave it first and then we will embroider it with different colors. The design is ilaglis. This one, ilaglis, is the design. And it's also a blanket. We can make a blanket and a skirt. And this is kilamkam. This design is kilamkam. We call it kilamkam because they have to pick, that's the design. And then this is lilaktog. This design is lilaktog. In 2010, we founded the California Circle with all the women from the Bay Area. And I taught them how to weave the backstrap weaving of the Kalinga people.
Our teacher is from Lublagan in the province.
Okay.
Right now, this is just sort of the starter pattern, beginner pattern, so it's only vertical stripes.
are people like this one or other community that are like organizing community festivals like that. They call us to do demonstration, and I'll do workshop, and I teach them at home one-on-one, whoever wants to learn the Kalinga backdrop weaving.
Kalayaan is our writing system prior to Spanish colonization. I use my art as advocacy for pre-Filipino culture. My motto is pre-Philippine scripts for cultural identity, leading to economic gain and cultural preservation. I got interested in it when I was a kid. I used to go with my lolo here in Chinatown. I asked him what that writing was on the walls and the signs. He said, that's how Chinese people write. So then I asked him, Lolo, how did you write in the Philippines? He says, oh, we wrote in English. So since then, it seemed kind of strange to me. Until I lived in the Philippines after high school, and I was able to find a basic chart of it, and that's what got me even more interested in the writing. I've been doing this publicly since 2008. Since then, I've done lectures in universities and museums around Europe, the U.S., Philippines, Japan. The interest is growing every year because, especially now with the internet, the flow of information is much easier through the books as well as online distance education. My hope for Kalayaan is to have it in regular use, not in terms of like replacing the Roman alphabet, but as a Filipino identity, like in signs. Just like you go to Chinatown or to Koreatown, you see their businesses using their indigenous script.
Please tune in every Monday from 6:30 to 7:30 Shabu College Television. Write us or please email cbenipayo01@yahoo.com. Thank you again for joining. We'll see you next week.